In this session of work energy power, we are going to discuss the work done by forces along curved path. Now I am going to show you the most sensational game of the world, football. Few best goals performed by the most sensational player, Ronaldo. Most of the time what you can see, the motion followed by the ball will be the curved path. During the motion there will be certain forces acting on the ball. We are going to discuss the work performed by different forces acting on the ball during the motion of the ball along the curved path. Ronaldo, most sensational player of the world. Observe the motion of the ball. The motion of the ball is along the curved path, and during the motion of the ball the different forces will act on the ball. What are the different forces act? One is the gravitational force, one is the force acted by Ronaldo, one is the force acted by the ground, which is the frictional force, and normal reaction acted by the ground on the ball during the motion. These are the different forces, and most of the time what you can see, the motion of the ball will be the curved one. We are going to discuss the work performed by these forces acted on the ball during the motion, right? Now we are going to find the work done by force acting on a particle which is moving along curved path. Suppose take a particle. This one is the particle. Let's say this particle is the ball, and the force which is acting on this particle is given by F vector. Let us consider this force acted by the Ronaldo during the motion of the ball. Now this force can be written as Fx I cap plus Fy j cap plus Fz k cap. Now we are going to discuss the work done by the application of this force when the particle is displaced from the point A to point B. The point A is at the r1 vector with respect to this origin, with respect to this coordinate system, and the r1 vector is given by x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap. This one is the initial position of this particle. That means point A is the initial position. By the application of this force, the particle is moved to the final point B, and the coordinate of the final point is given by x2, y2, z2. Hence the final position is given by r2 vector. This r2 vector will be x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. We are going to discuss the work done by this force when the particle is moved from the point A to point B. We know that the work done by the force is defined as the dot product or scalar product of the force and the displacement of the point of application of force. Now to find the work done by this force, if the particle is moved along this curved path from point A to point B, we have to take the differential part of the curved path. That means we have to divide these paths into a very small path. These small paths are known as infinitesimal path, and the displacement for this small path or differential path is given by dr vector. What is the direction of dr vector? Suppose if we'll take this one is the differential path, then draw the tangent along this path. This tangent will give the direction of dr vector. Now the work done by this force for this differential displacement, which is given by dr vector, is given by F dot dr, and to find the total work we have to integrate this F dot dr from the point A to point B. That means from the initial position r1 vector to the final position r2 vector. This r1 vector is given by x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap, and this r2 vector is given by x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. And now we are going to find the work done by the constant force along curved path. If the force will be constant, what does it mean? It means that the direction of the force will be constant throughout the motion, and also the magnitude of the force will remain constant throughout the motion. Suppose that on this particle the force F vector is the constant force. Then how can you find the work done? Work done by the force F vector is given by the integration of F dot dr, and the integration will take place from r1 vector to r2 vector. If the force F vector will be constant, then this force F vector will come out from the integration. Hence the work will be written as F dot integration of dr, and the integration will take place from r1 to r2 vector. Then this integration will come out r2 vector minus r1 vector. Hence if force F vector will be constant during the motion, acting on the particle, then the work done by this force F will be given by F dot final position minus initial position. The final position is given by x2i cap plus y2j cap plus z2k cap minus initial position is given by x1i cap plus y1j cap plus z1k cap. The force F vector is given by fxi cap plus fyj cap plus fzk cap. Hence the work done will be given by this expression if the forces and the position will be written in the unit vector. Now this one will be written as x2 minus x1i cap plus y2 minus y1j cap plus z2 minus z1k cap. The work done will be the dot product of this force vector and the displacement vector. From the concept of the dot product or scalar product, we know that it will come out fx into x2 minus x1 plus fy into y2 minus y1 plus fz into z2 minus z1. Hence the work done by the constant force is given by this expression if the particle is displaced from the initial position x1 y1 z1 to the final position x2 y2 z2